Hi, my name is Daljit. Welcome to the show.
Hi guys, how are you guys doing, man? Hope everyone is well. Of course, at this time of the season, we all start looking at our teams, trying to see who signs who's joining the clubs. I bet all the United fans are excited. They've got Jadon Sancho, Ralph Varane. What a pair to add to that team. I mean, they need anyone else? They've got Paul Pogba in midfield. They've got a wealth of talent going forward. I mean, Marcus Rashford is still Marcus Rashford. One of the best wingers in England. Yeah, that's going to be a formidable team. And of course, we've got Liverpool, who've added to their squad with Konate, which is an indication of their plans for the long term. Having had knee surgery myself, I can tell you don't come back the same after a knee surgery. So you do get players coming back and playing successfully, but it's always going to be that nagging doubt in your head all the time when you're going for a challenge. So Joe Gomez is coming back from a knee injury. We've got Virgil van Dijk coming back for a knee injury. And Liverpool signed Konate because Virgil van Dijk isn't a spring chicken anymore, right? And then we got Hendo not extending his contract just yet because he definitely wants more money, and I can understand that. But I'm of the opinion that we should let him go if he wants to go to PSG, get more money, because we should make money off Jordan Henderson. That's my personal opinion. I know there are people out there who are going to go, no, we should pay him more money, but that's the reality of the modern game. Is Liverpool are no Man City. We don't have a sheikh that hides the billions that he pumps into the club by getting 6 companies in whichever country he's from, getting them to sponsor the club. I mean, indirectly. I mean, come on. Yeah, with that kind of money and you have to compete against that. Yeah, so let the cheats carry on. City. There's no financial fair play there, man. Hey, how are you, man, Gabe? Yeah, nice stop, right? I am a closet Scotland fan, man. The number of times my friends have always rubbed me the wrong way. You see, in Asia, it's usually England, right? Most of the people support England. And then you have one guy walking in with the Scottish jersey and everybody stares at him. I'm like, going, fuck off, all of you, get the fuck out of my face. I literally talk to them like that. And I'm like, England. I'm like, Scotland. I'm the only one shouting for Scotland. Yeah. Because I like the Scots. I always have. Yeah. Good morning, Blasphemo. How are you doing, man? Deep Rich. Hi, how are you? Maximovic. I've had a great day. Thank you for asking as well. Because what have I been doing today? Well, I was toying with the idea of doing a video because somebody asked me a question the other day about how do you make shortlists for draft mode? You're talking to a guy who has struggled with drafting people himself. First up, draft mode is like X number of people fighting for the same players, right? But that's where it stops. First up, don't be like me. I have always been Tinkerman, right? I will love to tinker because I get bored very quickly playing the same formation and I can't help myself. I'm like this guy who's got this obsessive compulsion to react. When I see somebody playing a formation and in my head goes, no, the DM is not going to be good for this formation. If I put an AM in there, I'm going to give him some sort of trouble. I have this compulsion to want to change. So my advice to people is generally to have a plan A, a plan B for your tactics and stick to them. And then when you go into your draft mode, shortlist the players based on your tactic. And if you don't know who those players are, then go play fantasy draft by yourself. And for FYI, it's a great way to actually master the game. And like sometimes I have people talking to me, asking me questions that I don't know who to pick. Then I'm going like, dude, go play fantasy draft, pick anybody you want and see how your tactic comes out. Because then you're playing against an AI who's also going to be battling against players. So you've only got like a couple of, you can give yourself 5 minutes because you're starting the game yourself, right? Or you can give yourself 1 minute and 30 seconds. Then you prepare. When do you prepare a short list? Do you prepare a short list while you're playing fantasy draft? Good luck to you, man, if you do that. Because you only got 5 minutes. So what you should be doing is beforehand, like if you're going to be playing in Europe, like if you're taking part with your friends and somebody goes, hey, we're going to go and do a fantasy draft for all the players in Africa. So get all the players, either they're based in Africa or they have an African nationality, and then search for them within the full fat version of the game. Full fat meaning regular Football Manager. And then create a shortlist there. Don't make it 1,000 people for like me. The first time I played, it was like almost 1,000, man. The shortlist should not be more than like about, at most, right? At the max, 70 players. Yeah. You can have another shortlist on standby, which is like players, a bigger pool, just in case, they take all your players. But it's very rare because if you have a certain formation, like, okay, give you an example. If you're playing a 4-1-4-1, for example, right? Okay. How many people out there are going to go out there and sign regular wingers? Most of them are going to go like 4-3-3. I want to have 3 strikers. Some guys sign 6 forwards, 11. I've even signed 11 forwards at one time. Yeah, so it depends on the tactic. So you base it on the tactic that you are going to be playing, and you choose players that fit into your system, right? So that's how you do it. So it's a great way to master the game, though. I definitely recommend Fantasy Draft to anyone. I mean, it's a pity that the game has a few bugs inside it, but yeah, what are we to do? Such is life. We can only hope things get better. Yeah. What happened to streaming on Twitch? Oh, Ben, I don't stream on Twitch very often. I stream on Twitch once a month or once a week. That's about it. I prefer to stream here because, yeah, I do stream on Twitch still, but only for playoffs and maybe game night with my friends. I've never been able to have a good back three at the back. Now I finally found some taxi three at the back and no wing back to work. Well, why do you need wing backs for then? Ben, seriously, why would you need wing backs with 3 at the back? Why don't you just use wingers? Like regular midfielders who can be wingers, and there are plenty of them in the game, and all you've got to do is set your tactic up as with wingers. Right? You can play a 3-4-3. You can play a 3-4-1-2. They're both viable systems in the game. Yeah, they're still viable. Okay, what's happening today? Today is going to be interesting because, as some of you know, we're doing this Ernst Happel challenge, right? In case some of you are wondering what the Ernst Happel challenge is, well, the Ernst Happel challenge is a journeyman challenge that I'm doing, where I have to go through several stages of my career to follow in the footsteps of this legendary manager Ernst Happel, who won 2 European Cups in 2 different clubs. And I'm in stage 2. Now I finished stage 2 because I've won the conditions to leave stage 1 and stage 2, because you have to do them in the same country, is you need to win a league title and a cup. Now I've already won 2 league titles at a higher reputation club, which is Besiktas. So I started at Kashim Pasha. While I was there, I won the Super League, I won the Turkish Cup, I basically 2 Turkish Cup wins, right? So, and then we won the league titles as well. So yeah, I've achieved what I had to do, and now I'm free to leave. In the Hall of Fame, I'm there. Mighty Mouse is here. Look at this, man. So Karl-Heinz Feldkamp, German manager, 3 Super League wins, 1993. I mean, some illustrious company, including a guy called Brian Birch. Wow, he's in the 70s. And then we got this Gordon Mile, right? I don't know how to pronounce Milne. Milner, yeah, or Milne. Milne. There's no R, so they cannot be a Milner, right? So Besiktas, regular faithful. Then we got a guy just like me, man. Goes to Galatasaray, Fenerbahce, ends up Besiktas. Hey, man, we walk the same path. And Fenerbahce and Besiktas, not too bad here as well. Seno Gomez, of course, who doesn't know him? Very famous manager. 2 Super League wins with Besiktas and 2 Prime Minister's Cup wins. Wow, that must have been a different competition back then. Okay, so, hey, the year I was born. Okay, so now what do we do? The thing is, I'm still at this club, right? So this is their vision. I'm not going to get into their vision, but guess what I'm about to do? Okay, what I want to do is I want to get a new job, right? But I don't want to manage this club. I just don't want to manage them now. So let's find out if there are any competitions in Europe this year. When is the European Championship? 2024. This is that. So we have, do we have one more coming up? 28, sorry. The next one is going to be 28, 2 years time. So we don't have to worry about that. Then we have to worry about maybe the World Cup. Yeah, World Cup is, yeah, this is the World Cup, right? So 11th of June is the World Cup. So we shall wait for the World Cup because once the World Cup starts, right? There's a lot of movements. So there could be some manager movement. So I'm gonna holiday. I'm gonna retire. Basically, I am retiring. I'm gonna be jobless for a while because I want a new job, and I'm very specific about where I want to go. Okay, I need to go to a higher reputation league, right? So there are only 2 higher reputation leagues after Turkey and below the top leagues, and that's Russia and Holland. So I can only go to Russia or Holland because any of the others is a reputation lower. So I don't want to go to a lower reputation job. So we've got, I can't go here, I can't go here, I can't go to any of these countries, none of these. So there's one Ukrainian Premier League. It seemed appealing, but no, we have to. But Russia, I don't want to go to Akhmat. Now I can afford to pick and choose, right? So what I'm going to do, how do I resign? I don't want to retire. Oh, there we go. We're going to resign, man. I'm going to resign. I use defensive winger, but I never got it to work. Now I play 3. No, defensive wingers are not that hard because defensive wingers, they just bomb up and down, right? So you got to make sure that you got 2 ways of playing. One is you have, one you can create a 3-1-4-2. Then you got a really rugged defense. Then you can actually turn those defensive wingers into wingers because you got 4 at the back already, right? So you can have a defensive midfielder behind in front of the three defenders. Then your side midfielders can be wide midfielders as well. They protect the flanks. Now the question is, how much control do you want over the flanks? So you want to dominate that flank so that you continually apply pressure to the opposition. With those 3 defenders at the back, you should be able to defend, right? I've done a 3-4-1-2 with wingers in FM22 and it still works. So it's a question of how bold can you be with your wingers. So if you dominate the flanks, you should be okay. My favorite formation, don't ask me that question, is like asking me to choose my favorite son. And I've got 4 boys. I can't choose between them, can I? I don't. No, I play all kinds of weird ass formations. This is the latest one. Then I've got this. What the hell was I thinking? Okay, this what you were asking just now, right? You can even do this, right? 3. You put this guy here. You put this guy here. Right? And then you've got yourself a very, very interesting formation. Okay. You got your 3 at the back. You got this guy you can hold. This guy generally you play him as a DM. Okay. These 2 make these 2 redundant, right? So this guy goes in front. Okay. Yeah, you can actually do a 2-man strike force. Okay. You can even play something like this. There's nothing wrong with something like this. You're going to protect the flanks. You can even do something like this if you wanted to. 3-1-4-2. You can play a 3-4-1-2. Right? These are all viable for you. I mean, you can even go big. If you have a very strong team, you can do this. Yeah. All these formations actually work. There's nothing in the game that says they won't work. They actually do work. Yeah, you can definitely do this. I hate scoring from crosses and love through balls. What can you recommend in order to achieve? I hate scoring from crosses. Dude, football is all about crosses, so the teams are going to cross against you, right? If you hate scoring from crosses and you want to play with those kind of balls that go through the gaps, then you can play you want a formation, right, that relies on the center. Okay, so what you want to do is something like this. Okay, one of the formations that I actually enjoy is something like this. This doesn't rely on crosses. This relies on this group of players. There's a lot of inside runs committed by these players. I created the tactics on FM Scout. It's the Christmas tree formation. There's a lot of inside runs. Of course, you have other formations as well. You can also go and play something like this. Is a strikerless setup. This is a very basic strikerless setup, right? It's been around for the longest time I can remember. This position is actually a strong player. Guido will call him a target man of sorts. So this guy is very important, and these two play off him. And then you've got these players. What you end up doing is you end up asking these players to actually, what you want from these players is actually inverted runs. Meaning, you put a right-footed player on the left and a left-footed player on the right, and they come in like this. They always come in like this. Okay? They'll come in like this. Now, these two positions can actually be playmakers, or they can be wide midfielders. Right? So you can either play a wide playmaker here on support, another wide playmaker here on support. What you actually have is a bunch of players coming through the middle, like this, and these two guys, what you do with them is you tell them to stay wider. Okay. Then you get these guys to stay wider. What will happen then is when these guys do the inside runs, these guys look for through balls. Yeah, so many ways, man, to create all these kind of formations. Yeah, you should resign after 1st July, so your whole season counts with Besiktas. Oh, 1st July, okay, all right. So I go on holiday until 1st July. That means 1st July, right? Okay, thank you for telling me, man. I didn't know that. I had no idea that was the case, man. I generally play with a 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, and generally recruits. Yeah, exactly. That's actually a very good plan. See, what Derek is doing for draft mode is actually very good. All three are very good systems, right? Yeah. Jerry recruits can suit these systems. Also love versatile fullbacks that can play a wing as well. Correct. I agree with you. Yeah. I also generally like to play a 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, and 4-3-3. You and me, I don't think it would be very interesting if both of us play against each other. What is my favorite formation is like, I got so many. I don't have one. Yeah. Give your space to counter and not press high up the pitch. Give yourself space to counter and not press high up the pitch. I think Ben is talking to Edwin. Basically, if you have a love for through balls, all you're doing is playing with the mid block throughout the game. I play with mid blocks and low blocks when I want to do something like that. And it's not, but the thing is, it's gonna be counter-attacking. Because if you want to, you see, Edwin, seriously, you're asking for something that cannot be achieved right now. You are asking yourself, you're saying, I don't want to play counter-attacking football, but I don't want to score from crosses. What's going to happen when you're camping in the opponent's side? Your wing backs are going to get up the pitch and they're going to deliver crosses whether you like it or not, because that's where you are parked, right? So you're going to get crosses. So if you want to see a system where you don't see so many crosses, then I suggest going strikerless. Then you won't be camped so high up the pitch anymore, right? Then you will definitely enjoy those runs in between. But the problem with that kind of a system is it can be vulnerable to certain situations in matches, like direct football. But it's not easy to achieve. However, and the other thing about these systems, I mean, you probably can't holiday mode any of the matches because your ass man is always going to choose the wrong players. Players you normally would be putting into the system, the ass man won't be putting in. Yeah. I tried it once. I tried holidaying mode with the strikerless system, and I wanted to see what the ass man would do. And he always picked the wrong front three. And it was always different from my front three. So in the end, I mean, you can force your selection, but I just want to see how the AI would handle it. It didn't handle it in any way or form that I liked. Yeah. Does the one centre back formation work? Yeah, one centre back. Yeah, can. I have a one centre back formation. I do have one. It's my my 3-4-3 total football replication from 1980 something. I have it in one of my games. It's ridiculous, right? It's a completely ridiculous system, but it works on Football Manager, right? He's got two inverted wing backs. They come in like that, and there's only one ball playing defender, right? In front of him, I've got two halfbacks, right? Then after that, I have a diamond setup, right? So I said, wait, hold on, let me see. 1, 2. I wanted a diamond, so I don't think I would have used two. I think I only have one halfback. Yeah, one halfback, so he drops, and then two inverted wing backs to go forward. Then I get a diamond in midfield. Then I have two central midfielders and one AMC and three strikers in front. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. It also, like, it's one of those weird systems. Let me see if I still have it. I have it, I think. But it's not here. It's like, it's on one of my older drives. Oops, not here. It's supposed to be in here, I think. Is it here? It's got a very weird name. No, it doesn't look like it's here. I must have hidden it damn well. Yeah, I probably hid it damn well. Even I can't find it now. I think some of you guys have seen it. I've only used it once. I used it once in a PvP match. Maybe it's only 3 at the back. Stormjet, Total Football. Was it this one? Ah, this is the one. Total Football. No, I don't think it's this one either. No, this is not mine. This is somebody else's. Mine is different. Mine was unique. That wasn't mine. There's somebody who sent it for somebody who sent it in for what is it? Game some show. I can't even remember what it's called. Versus mode. Is it in here? Nope. 3 back. Braveheart, Firestorm. This is what I was talking about just now. 3 defenders at the back, 2 wingers, 1 engaged, target man, complete forward. It can work. I've used it to work. Because the Regista doesn't go bombing up and down like crazy, right? I mean, he goes up, right? But you don't expect him to defend so much. So perhaps changing this role, probably changing, I think the better option is actually a roaming playmaker with a Volante. Then this will become a bit more stable. With the Regista, you actually need him to defend. Right. So this is one of my crazy formations, and it actually works. Where is that Dutch one? Damn it! I knew, no. I regret it. Right? Didn't keep it in a nice spot. Was it? Tactics backup. White Turkey Alpha Diavolo LC experimental no fools no Jahid. Portuguese Starming, Simji Defensive. I named this tactic after one of the users. Wonder Boy, no, not this one. It's definitely inside here. It's somewhere inside one of these. Oh, Raps is here. It's a replication, so it should be here. Ah, Holland Retro. Okay, Holland Retro. This is the formation, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh yeah, this is the one. Doesn't use 2. The other one uses 1 defender. So I got these 3 defenders at the back, 1 halfback, 1 carrier, 1 box to box, 1 winger, 1 inside forward, 1 AM, 1 complete forward. It actually works. It's like crazy, but you have to be camping for like, you have to have a very good team, and you have to play high up the pitch, and you have to be in the opponent's third all the time. You can't afford to relax. Yeah, this is it. It's almost the same principle. Did I have any PIs? I don't think so. I don't think I put, except for this guy, roam from position. This is just crazy. Like 3 defenders here. Yeah. If somebody were to play against me, I probably end up losing, man. Yeah, this is 3 center backs. I have 1, right? I created 1, but it's different with 1 center. It's almost the same as this. Okay, I'll show you how I play a 1 center back formation. 1 center back, right? Only 1 center back. Okay. All right. So this guy will be a halfback. There's another way of doing it. You have to play him. You can't play him here, right? And you can't play him here. And this guy will come in here, and this guy will come in here. So you get 1 central defender in your transition phase, right? You can actually do something like this, but this is very dangerous. I've tried this before. You just get into a lot of trouble. So you basically is a 1 inverted wing back. 1 inverted wing back. Okay, this halfback. Then you got to choose these 3 guys to come up. You gotta put 3 up top. Then you gotta protect the center. Okay. Alright, we got our center protected already, right? And we got a diamond. So these guys come in, right? So these guys are he's gonna drop. This guy's gonna be an anchor. This guy comes out here, this guy comes out here. You could theoretically do this. Right, this is better because you inverted wing back. This is actually a much better way of playing it, because if you do this, what will happen is this guy plays as a wing back, right? So if you want him to sit here in this pocket, this guy's have to be like this. So this still works on FM21. Right, so you got a halfback. This guy is actually AM or support. He cannot be any other role, but you want him to, I don't know, roam from position only. Okay, if you can, he can actually do this, hold up the ball. You can't do this, huh? Okay, you can hold up the ball, move into channels. All right, what will happen is he goes up here, he hangs on to the ball. He goes up here, he hangs on to the ball. All right, now these 3 roles are going to be roles that will drop off or attack the box. Now you got 2 options. You can either go advanced forwards. You can definitely go advanced forwards because these guys attack the channels and this guy becomes a roaming role. Okay. Or you can get these guys to become a bit more defensive. They go to the flanks, but this becomes very boring after that because then you'll be struggling to create chances unless you go camping. So you can turn this guy into a wide midfielder. Now wide midfielders, they tend to sit here. Then sit here in the transition. So this is another way of playing. It's a bit asinine, but it still works. Yeah. Then we have so it's morphed into so many different versions of this tactic. It's morphed into a lot of versions right now. It's morphed into this 5-2-2-1 that I have. Where's my 5-2-2-1? There it is. Then I morphed into this. This only got 2 defenders and 2 inverted wing backs. In fact, this guy is supposed to be an inverted wing back as well. So both these guys come in, then this guy can be a mess. This guy can be a mess. Because I'm using a halfback. So he's gonna be fairly aggressive. If he drops too much, what can happen is this guy drops too much and you lose the ball, because once he drops here, you play out a defense like this. What will happen is he drops, you got nobody to give the ball to, right? So what you can do then is you play DLP on defense. Okay. Now, if you want to play out a defense, because you want to play out a defense, then you have to change this rule. Otherwise, you get a flat 3 who are all going to look for the ball. So this mess comes here, this mess comes here, inverted wing back comes here, inverted wing back comes here, and then you get this other attacking pattern. Yeah. So many ways of doing this. Just the idea behind is don't follow in my personal opinion, right? I mean, it's just the way I play. I don't care about rules, and I'm not into this whole debate. Or you should never play a play here, or you should never play a play there. It's just not for me. Just have fun. Your favorite formation is Oh, that's your formation, the Cruyff one, right? Yeah, correct. Jahid, that was yours? Okay, hey, hi. I have four fantastic centre backs I want to start. How would you do it? You have four fantastic centre backs that you want to start. Okay, play two of them as ball playing defenders, and the other two of them play them as defensive midfielders. I will start all four of them like that. Okay, what do you get to retrain them if you got four fantastic centre backs, right? You can play like a 4-2-3-1 and become virtually impenetrable. Right? You can retrain those two to become. You can play the magic box. You can play a DM and a Volante, man. I love the magic box. I have the 4-2-2-2. To ask the guys who I play with the magic box. The magic box is so much fun. My favorite formation in FM21 is a 4-1-4-1 with halfback, inverted wingbacks, Mazzalas. Yeah, that's beautiful football. It's solid at the back. It's very annoying to. Okay, Ben, let's talk about your formation. Okay, for a moment. Okay, let's talk about your formation. Yeah, this is interesting. We're holidaying all the way to the 1st of July. We're like, what are we gonna do? We're waiting for a job. Like all we do is we're holidaying and seeing if any jobs open up. Look, Ukrainian recruiting, available jobs, English Premier Division, Turkish, no. We only have 2 leagues we're interested in, right? We're only interested in Russia or Holland. None of the above. Okay, but let's talk about your formation. Your formation actually makes sense. This 5-1-2-2-1, we'll leave it alone. This is my Holland retro test. Gambit. I like this. I like this formation. This is one of my 4-3-3s. Okay, let's clear this slot. I shouldn't be showing you these formations. These are my. I don't tell people about formations. Okay, all right. So let's load. Let's create a tactic, right? Okay, create a tactic. You got 4-1-4-1, right? So let's talk about your tactic. 4 defender formations, 4-1-4-1 DM. I assume this is what you're doing, right? Right? Okay. Now this is actually a damn good formation. It's rugged. All right, and it's very annoying to break down because the more you push into this formation, the more dangerous it can be. So I'm assuming, right, based on your description, you play with a halfback. Okay, halfback is a bit risky, but yeah, let's because what you get with the halfback is these two guys being pushed up. You got inverted wingbacks. Interesting. That's nice. Okay, that's very encouraging because with the halfback, what you're gonna get is this guy dropping. So you need one player here playing hold up. Oh my goodness, you have 2 Mazzalas more. Jesus, this guy is bold and beautiful, man. 2 Mazzalas and wingers on attack. Dear Lord. Okay, now this is crazy, man. This is very I assume this is an AF, right? Yeah. Okay, what happens in a mess? Mess comes here. Mess supports the wingers on attack. Inverted wingbacks come in. It's not bad. It's nice. What I like, I'll tell you what I like, right? I like to have one guy anchoring. Maybe play a DLP on support. Okay, right? Or I just have a CM on support. Box to box works as well. But this is what I want to do. White playmaker on support. I'll turn this guy into a wingback on attack. Now my white playmaker has got this guy to work with, right? On the other flank, I will use a winger on attack. Okay, I'll use a winger on attack instead of an inverted winger on attack. Why? Because a winger on attack is actually comes into the box to score late goals type of character. So then we have these two working together. In fact, with the presence of this inverted wingback, we can definitely use the Mazzala. This halfback, he'll drop a bit deeper. This will push the wingback up higher. Not necessary. We could just go with because we got such a phenomenal screen here. We've got a pretty good screen, right? We got Maz, we got box-to-box midfielder. Probably with this role, I could afford to be a bit more adventurous. I might go with the Regista. He's going to be pushing from the middle. So if I'm camping against a team that's very defensive, this Regista starts to, he actually moves up the pitch to support the attacks, but he will not be doing a lot of defense. I find Registas not very good at coming back quickly. If you look at their attributes needed for a Regista. Okay, oh shit. Okay, fine. Let's just quick pick somebody. Oh, great. We don't have anybody in the club at the moment. Because, yes, no one's in the club at the moment. What happened to the whole club? They're not here. Uh-oh. But it's a nice formation. You can't make Messi score a goal. Wow. It must be one of the few guys who's struggling with that, man, in FM20. 4-3-3 possession ball work. Have more support duties in your formation. Play high up the pitch. Play on a shorter tempo. You can play on a normal tempo. A 4-3-3 central midfielder on attack. A defensive midfielder. A Mazzala. Messi can come in as a inside forward and attack on one flank and he'll score a lot of goals. If you want to play him as a lone forward, he can play as a lone forward too. Pressing forward and support, pressing forward and attack, he'll still score a lot of goals. Yeah. You're trying to do a river play, Gallardo? No, I'm not familiar with Gallardo at all. I've never seen any of his games. So this is one other way I'll set it up, right? Now, the thing about here, this white playmaker, I definitely will do this. Because he's gonna be looking at this side. So, but here, your white playmaker and a regista together can do some wonderful stuff. This guy can hit from the back to the AF in case of a quick counter attack. Yeah, can also. It works as well. So we've come 1st of July, right? So got a holiday some more. Use 1st of July. Let's go. We are trying to quit this job. We got a holiday. Can you create a tactic for 3D possession and Messi score? I got tactics inside my folder. I mean, if you from FM20, FM20, you should use my was FM20 the one where I had the what's it called? What was that tactic called? Liquid. Let's see if I still have it. Okay, I don't know, man. We'll have to find FM20. I don't know if I kept those older FMs. There we go. Nope. Older FM. FM 18, FM 19, FM 19 tactics, FM 20 tactics. I still have them. No, man. I must have deleted. Oh, FM tactics. Okay. Nope. FM talk, FM 21, FM 22, FM 22 book. Oh. Excuse me. Dump. FM 20 dump. Apparently I dumped everything inside here. Okay. FM 20 tactics. Okay, let's go. What do we have for FM 20? Liquid. There we go. Handbook, RP, beta, liquid, 433, right? Liquid, again, 2. 4231, money. You can use this, man. If you don't get him scoring goals with this, that's a big problem. Wait, let me find a way to copy this link and give it to you. Wait, hold on. We'll have to do it somewhere else. Okay, hold on. I'll put the link for you in the chat. I'm sure you can go to FM Scout as well, right? If you're looking just for a tactic. FM. Wait, let me see now. Where you go? See, now I've got to find older FM. I got to find it all over again. Dump. Or Ops Elite as well as here. There we go. Alright, we got 4231 money. Which one do you want? 4132. We give you 4231 money. Okay, money works. Okay. Liquid 2020. You know, that's a different one. Okay. Copy link. I'll put it in chat. You can just go download that tactic. This is a 433. Definitely is gonna work. 4231 is gonna work with Barcelona. And Messi will score a lot of goals because Mane in that one scored like 45 goals in that season, man. Let's see, 433. I got bored of the 4-3-3. I remember Barcelona liquid. Okay, so I can try this. I don't know if it's gonna work though. Like I give you the tactic, you know, that's about it. there's no manual that comes with the tactic, right? Otherwise you have to download me. A bit difficult to download me at the moment. So those are the two tactics if you want. Okay, I had Adama Traore and Lema on the winger in that 4-1-4-1. It was so broken. I was Adama. Oh yeah. If you have Adama Traore in your 4-1-4-1, it's broken because the guy is the speed demon on the flanks. There's no stopping him. It's like he's Adama Traore is playing with two Queen songs in his head. One is Headlong, the other one is Breakthrough. In that 4-1-4, yeah, I believe you. Okay, 1st of July. We have to wait until 2nd July that we hand in our resignation, guys. We are resigning from our job with Besiktas. We've done everything. We've given them the title. We do not need to stick around. We shall holiday mode until we find a new job somewhere. And our goal is to go to Russia where the girls are beautiful or to Holland where they have dope. Man, the way we choose our nations is so disappointing. Okay, is it still a bloody hell? It's the 1st of July. Come on, man. Go the next day. Can we just go to the 2nd? Or let's go to the 3rd. Okay. Come on. The holiday more until the 3rd, and then we just go in and yeah, now we can come out of this. It's time to hand in our resignation letter. What have we done? Are they all happy? Yes. Leeds face late pressure to finalize Mitchell transfer. Stuttgart make Ridwan offer. Good. Let's go meet the boss. Resign. Do you wish to resign as manager with immediate effect? Yes. We take the chance, guys. We take the chance. Available jobs. Dynamo Kiev. Ooh. We got Feyenoord and Eredivisie. Available job. On the spot, guys. Oh my goodness. I can go to Feyenoord. Oh, another title on the line. Because right now I've achieved my goal. I can go to any club, but it has to be a 3.5 league, right? So I want to go Russia. But I definitely think this is definitely up there, man. Feyenoord. Rotterdam. This is like going back home. So it's either I go to Feyenoord or we go to... Yeah, we only can go to Feyenoord. Feyenoord is available. Okay, we're going to apply for this job. How do I apply for the job? I've never applied for a job before. What's this? Apply for job. Don't show this, manager. Don't show this message again. Let's see what they say, right? Because I'm always interested, right, to know if those clubs like go like how do we know that you're gonna stay with us? What's to stop you from leaving after you win a title? Like, dude, I'm a journeyman. I win titles and I leave. That's what I do. No, I decline interviews with people after I leave. No, we're having a sabbatical. You managed Feyenoord at stage 2. Was there 18 months? Used heavy metal. Okay. Wow, our roots are similar. I started at Kashim Pasha, second club, Besiktas. So I got Turkey out of the way early because Turkey is kind of hard, in my opinion. I find Turkey very a bit more annoying because of their youngster rule. Can you imagine going into a game in Turkey, right? Every single match that you play in Turkey, you got to field 3 under-22s. It's like a handicap. But if I can go to Feyenoord, I'm going to try and bring Joey along. Have invited you to attend an interview with them to discuss the vacancy. One of the reasons the board have decided to offer you an interview is because they feel you will be acceptable fit for the club's vision for the future. The interview will give you the opportunity to discuss your suitability for the role and allow us to discuss our ambitions and plans with you in a bit more detail. Let's attend the interview. Okay. This is it, man, guys. The board are pleased that you've taken the time to attend today. There are a few questions we would like to ask you. If you are the manager, we want you to take the club forward. Third in the Eredivisie, they fulfill the conditions, 3.5 stars. I'm glad you gave me this. I have some reservations regarding the fact that you have never managed in this country. Can you explain why that shouldn't be an issue? I don't think it matters very much, to be honest. I've worked successfully elsewhere and would consider myself very capable of it. Do I disagree with him? It doesn't sound like the right thing to do, right? You go into the thing and you tell him, we don't think you're a suitable fit. Shut up. I am. What should I do, man? My standing in the game should be more important in your decision-making process than whether I manage in this country or not. Should I go with convince or should I go with disagree? Or should I go ask for a chance to prove myself? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch the tiger by the toe. Toe says convince. My standing in the game. Your manager actually lacks variety in our opinion. Can you tell me why you only work with a small selection of teams? I haven't felt the need to move on very. If I say I haven't felt that, that's lying, right? Because I just left. I've not really had the chance to manage more than a couple of because I'm still in the early days of my manager career. Yeah. Would you agree that your handling of the media has been mediocre? I know I can do better, but I need the opportunity to prove it to you. We value longevity and the client. Recently shows we are prepared to give the right manager a long time to get. Are you prepared to give us a long-term? I want to emulate the best long-term successful managers. I want to be as revered as they are. How would you feel about working with our current director? I have no problem, man. I'm more than happy to work with him. I'll fire him after you say that. We understand the importance of having the right backroom team in place when a manager moves. Hey, you can do whatever you want to do. I don't wish to propose any changes. Right? No. This is our long-term vision. Done. This is all perfectly acceptable to me. We aren't in a position to set any expectations for you to meet for the expectations and budgets to be laid out. Oh, I fully understand that. Do you have anything for us to consider should we decide to hire you? If I would like to build a new stadium for the clubhouse about that. If you hire me, I want a brand new spanking stadium. I don't know if I don't know. I'm not going to get this job, I tell you. There's no way I'm getting this job. I'm not fighting the DOF. I don't care. Yeah, I won't fight. If I tell them, look, I always wanted to know, right? I'm not going to fight the DOF. Then I come in there, the next day I fight the DOF. What happens? If I win the title, I'll fight the DOF immediately. How can you send me your Paris FC League 2 save is getting bad? Oh man, if you're on our Discord, then definitely we can have a look at it. Ben Viking, how are you, man? I haven't seen you for a long time. Have you always? I mean, like, yeah, I don't stream on Twitch. Although for Twitch, you'll be like more like. I'm talking the idea of doing Twitch streams like once a week. I don't want to do Twitch too often because I rather do it on YouTube because especially for Football Manager, they get saved, right? So it makes a lot of sense. On Twitch, I rather do things that it doesn't matter if they don't get saved. Things like playoffs, draft mode, Baldur's Gate, New World, yeah, that stuff like that. So if any of you guys are playing Baldur's Gate and you want you want to pair up with me. Yeah, baby. Let's do Baldur's Gate. Tim! How are you, man? Tim Claire? How's life? Final. I was a cocky, brash guy going there. I'm the best. Take it or leave it. Start negotiations. Okay, that's the one. Let's go. The first thing I want, add a clause, percentage of club compensation. I want 50%. I'm willing to take less money. You know what this means, right? If I win the league title and another club offers me a job, I can go for 50%, right? So, what's the furthest you guys have? Have you guys been able to do it? Hit it 90? I don't think so. No. 50 is already damn high. Means percentage of club compensation required for managerial role. A clause which reduces the amount of compensation the club is entitled to should the manager be offered a managerial job elsewhere. Okay. Now the problem is, let's say I win the title in my first. This is the problem I faced with Kashim Pasha. When I won the title in the first season, I was offered a job at Zenith the following. I'm like almost like, like a month after that, I got a job offer from Zenith. Okay. But I couldn't leave because my club refused to let me go. Now, at that point in time, I didn't have the guts to quit the job, right? So I'm going for, I'm going to try this, man. Hey, Legend Liu, how are you? I love calling you out, man, because it's Legend Liu. How are you? A clause. Okay, let's go. Let's suggest this. We agree. It's acceptable. I take a smaller wage because I want to get out of here. I forgot the answer to a question asked earlier. Would you consider a roaming playmaker a better option or DLP support in a 3-5-2 together with a Volante? If you're playing a Volante, right, who's going to go up and down. Okay, this is my question to you, right? You're playing a 3-5-2. You got 3 central midfielders, right? Okay, you got 3 central midfielders. You got 3 defenders. When you play a roaming playmaker, you play a Volante, that means you're playing you're playing 2 roles that are fairly deep. Wow, that's damn defensive. If you're gonna be that defensive, you might as well play a roaming playmaker. Because you got 3 defenders, right? Secondly, if you play a DLP, the DLP is gonna hold his position. If he has got traits like gets further forward, then he's gonna move up the pitch. But a roaming playmaker is a lot more aggressive. He'll cover for positions that are left vacant. Like for example, your wingback isn't in position. Your wingback on the left has gone bombing down the pitch, which is going to happen in a 5-3-2, right? Okay, that area is vacant, right? And somebody's attacking you down that flank. DLP might not go out there. Register guaranteed it will never go out there. The only role that's going to go out there, the only playmaker role I guarantee you that's going to go there is the roaming playmaker. But in order for you to, this is one of the reasons why, for me personally speaking, my favorite playmaker is actually the roaming playmaker. But finding a roaming playmaker is not easy because he needs very good concentration, decision making, positioning, accelerate. He needs physical attributes in abundance. He needs acceleration. He needs stamina. He's got to bust the gut. So there are not a lot of players that can play that kind of a role really well. So I would go with a roaming playmaker as my first choice. Guys, we're off to Feyenoord, Ben Holland. Hey Peter, how are you, man? Any advice? I got no advice. Like that's what I said. That's why I said just now. You get the tactic without the manual. I would offer to download myself into your computer and help you play the game, but I can't really. It's not easy for me to do that, man. I'm trying to find ways and means for me to be able to come as a digital version very soon. I shall endeavor to find a way. Tim can help, but Tim's too far away. But yeah, digital me. No, just go out there, have fun with the 4-3-3. Just try it. When it comes to picking players in a 4-3-3, you want Messi to score goals, right? So wherever you see an inside forward role in a 4-3-3, that's where Messi goes, or as the front striker. But I would prefer to play Messi in the 4-2-3-1 in the IV slot, inverted winger slot on the left. Then Messi will score a lot more goals. How do you find wonder kids for cheap prices? You scour the world for them. That's what you do. I did a video on scouting by regions. You can find it on the YouTube Busternet channel, the main channel, right? And I've got a whole system set up. Let me see if I can find a video for you. Man, this is like, I have to go back to my own channel, find my own video, and bring it back here. Let's see. It should be there as a scouting video. And it's pretty straightforward. Switch account. Puppy power. I just did the video, no? Best scouting locations, right? So you got 2 videos back to back. One is best scouting locations. Let's edit the details. Let me get the link. Or I'd rather come in here. Yeah, you can use this link. Just go to this video. This gives you the best scouting locations, right? For for which regions to go, and I actually give like a explanation how to do that. And then you can go out there and you can find the players. And then in the next video, I think I did another video that followed up from that, which is called Scouting Gone Nuts. We showed the effects of my scouting, right? And I suddenly got flooded with so many potential youth players that were very good. So if you want to find a young player, this is important. This is the important thing, right? First up, never send your scout on anything but ongoing assignments. Right? Don't send them for like 1 year and then ask them to come back. Just ask them to ask them to go to Jamaica, marry a Jamaican, stay there, make lots of kids, and go and scout for you for the rest of their lives. That's what they're supposed to do, right? They don't come back. You leave them there. Okay. Then in that video, I actually show you how I do it by regions, right? So I pick like the top regions for scouts, and I actually explain that in the video, which are the top regions in the world. And then sometimes what you do is you do a custom search of several countries together, because you don't want to scout all of the Asian nations, for example. You only want to scout like 5 Asian nations, but you've got the whole Asian continent. You don't need to go to all the Asian countries. You just have to pick like 4, 5 Asian countries. And then what you do is you pick those 5 and you tell your scout to do it ongoing. And then tell him to only look for players who have made first team appearances of at least 3. Then you get youngsters who are good enough to play for the first team, and those are the ones that you want. And those are bound to be wonder kids, because wonder kids the tag only comes once the media discover them, right? But you are going in before the media has discovered them, and they are going to be a lot more cheaper then than later. So I don't use the wonder kid media label, because that is too late in the game. By then they're worth like remember the Superman? We found Superman, right? The defender. The Superman defender was like 18 years old, and it was like already 20 for tackling. He was already worth like 25 million. Right, so that's too late. Right? That was the point. I don't do that. I don't sign youngsters for that much money unless they've got a name like Great Turex. What are the 3 most important stats for central defenders? I would say right up there, the most important stat is of course jumping reach, because your central defender has to hit the ball away. You know, if you have a central defender with low jumping reach, what will happen in most games is that you are struggling against the cross. You can't defend corners, so that kind of like ruins a few events for you. Like, can you imagine if your defender has got jumping reach of 14 and you're playing against Onachu, who's got jumping reach of 20? I mean, every time you defend a corner, you can see the goal. Then what's the point, right? So the most important, at least one defender. Okay, this is how I play the game. One defender always has a very, very good jumping reach. He's got to be able to handle headers, but that's normally not enough. You need more than one. Then you also need another defender. I mean, you need the defender to also be able to tackle and has good. So you got tackling, jumping reach, as well as positioning. So these are the 3 I go for, because acceleration is only necessary if you have poor positioning. If you have got great positioning and poor acceleration, I will take that player. But then I will play a tactic in a different way. Like, I probably wouldn't play high up the pitch. How do people practice their tactics? Don't talk network. You know how you practice your tactics? Go play draft mode. Really? Create a tactic, go to draft mode. You can play against the computer, because the computer will come up with some random tactic. Then what you get is a lot of practice against the AI. So you pick your 11 players, your 15 players. Then because you see, in fantasy draft mode, okay, let's save the game. Okay, let's just do this, and I'll show you what I mean, right? Okay, I'll explain how I would do it, right? Okay, we just do one very quick one. Okay, so we quit this game, quit the start screen. Now, when you do this, right, you always have to quit the game completely, because the skin for this game is, you get what we call identity conflict with the skin. So sometimes you get this problem. So the best way is actually fantasy draft mode, because fantasy draft is the only place where you can go in with a tactic, and then you can choose players for that tactic, right? So you got your players in your mind. Okay, these are the players that I want to sign. Okay, this is the tactic I want to play. Okay, I've got this tactic in mind. So I'm going to be playing a 4-2-4, for example. Like, you tell yourself, okay, I'm going to play a 4-2-4 I want to test my tactic. Now, how do I test my tactic? You're thinking, do I do a holiday simulation? But then, you have to play every game, right? But what if you want to try it with a bunch of different things, right? So you go inside this, you go into fantasy draft. So let's just create a draft very quickly. Let's set it to we'll do a random, very quick one, right? 30 seconds. Whatever. Okay. We'll do something. Now I don't want to invite anybody, so it's a hot seat one. So we'll do a league, and then we'll just do whirlpool, create a competition. So that whirlpool is just the world's best players, right? For 500 million. Okay. So it sets up a game database. This is the easiest way. Trust me. Okay. A lot of people don't want to go into fantasy draft more. I don't know why. It's a great place to learn, to try stuff out, right? Okay. So we go inside there. We go this. We come in here. We confirm the club. Done. Okay. Now we wait. Okay. Done. Okay. Add manager. Okay. Here you got AI and human manager. You can play against yourself. You can create another manager. Say you want to test your tactic against yourself, right? You create another manager, give him your tactic, and you scout for 2 teams, right? So let's come in here. Let's do it this way. We go AI club, right? You choose the AI club. So choose somebody. Okay. I want to see how my tactic does against a 4-4-2. Okay, done. Okay, fine. We got this guy Johnny Owen who's gonna be the AI, but he's only playing the 4-4-2. So we start the draft, right? So you go inside this, and then you start picking up. Then you can just go like, okay, we're just gonna do this really quickly, right? Okay, so we're just gonna pick a goalkeeper. I mean, bloody hell. Okay, got a lot of money, right? 500 million, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so we'll pick a goalkeeper. Who do we pick? Rui Patricio. Okay, done. Okay, now we pick our 2 defenders. Okay, we'll pick Pepe. 36 million, that's expensive. We'll pick defenders. Jules Koundé, okay, we'll pick him, and then we'll pick another defender, Ruben Diaz. Then we'll pick left backs. We'll pick Alex Telles on the left, and then we'll pick later. We are shortlisting players that we want, right? So, I don't know who the hell, Patrick, whatever your name is. Okay, done. Now I want to play a tactic which is a 4-4-2, or maybe I want to play a 4-2-4, whatever. Okay, so I want to play a 4-2-4. 4-2-4, then I'll go with 2 very fast strikers. Okay, so I come in here, I go like, all right, I want 2 very, very fast strikers. I don't care about anything else. Okay, done. We get 2 fast strikers. The most expensive, too expensive. I'll shortlist. Okay, we'll go for Victor Osimhen, and then we'll go for let's go for Lautaro Martinez. We'll shortlist these 2 guys. And then we need 2 wingers. Okay, let's go for wingers. We go for one Neymar on the left. And then we go for maybe Riyad Mahrez on the right. So these are my shortlists. I've shortlisted quite a few players already. Then just in case the AI decides to play punky, goes after the same players I want, we just have a backup. On the right, maybe Jadon Sancho. Okay, fine. And then I'll have a fullback. There's still time, right? 3 minutes and 13. The AI is still, is choosing Pedro Porro as a fullback. And then on the left, somebody you can play fullback and winger, Marc Cucurella. Done. Then goalkeepers. We've already chosen our goalkeepers, but you don't need acceleration on goalkeepers. Oh, lovely. Unai Simon is here. Now let's pick a cheap goalkeeper, like the world's cheapest goalkeeper, right? So we go acceleration, reflexes and handling, and then we go 15. That should be fine. Okay, obviously this is acceleration. Oh shit. Aerial reach, son. Okay. All right, we want to go down the list and look for some very cheap. He can be a reserve. Okay, done. Now we just wait. 2.29. See this? These are your short. I've already created my short list, right? So I've got my short list. While you're waiting for your short list, you go in there. Bloody hell, let's go create a tactic. Okay, we'll just create one stupid, like one regular tactic. Wing play, done. Choose a formation. Okay, we're gonna test out 4-2-4 wide. Brilliant, we got one here already. Okay, this is a tactic we're gonna use. This is suicide football. So we go wing back on support. We'll play a target man. That sounds like fun. Box to box. Ball winning midfielder. No, we'll just go anchor DLP on support. Maybe box to box will be fine. Winger going this way. Attacking. This guy becomes. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Whatever. Okay. Pass. Okay. Done. Whoops. Okay. Counter. There's still time, right? So don't worry. Okay, counter, press, no, the one, done. Okay, done. Out we come. waiting, right? We had what, 2 minutes, right? So we created a tactic already. Tactics ready. Okay. So now I created my tactic in the background. I shortlisted my players. I go into my shortlist now, and I'll prepare. Wait for the AI. So this is one great way, because when you do this, you're thinking of your tactic that you have in mind, right? Right? So you got a tactic in mind. You know what tactic you want to play. So you shortlist your players. So this is one of the best ways in the game for you to actually find out how to play with, okay, assuming that you had the perfect conditions and you had the perfect kind of players, right? What if you needed a different kind of a player? You can try it here as well. 4132 shapes or diamonds on to create a possession-based tactic, but I can't decide on the shape. Well, 4132, like 4, 1, and 3 wide or 3 narrow. If you play 3 wide, you play inverted wingbacks is very good because I created one similar one. The Diablo tactic that I used with Kashim Pasha in the first season, I call it Diablo, remember? It had 2 inverted wingbacks coming in. So the 2 inverted wingbacks come into the center. Then you got 2 wide midfielders and you got 2 strikers. Then you play with a target man and an advance forward. Then, or you squeeze that thing into a strikerless formation as well. That can also work. Then you go with wingers and wingers, right? Winger, your shadow striker and your AMA, and you can still play like that because it depends on what kind of shape you want. Like there are quite a few ways of doing that. How important are concentration and display? I thought you wanted 3. Now you got 6. Okay, there we go. So I give first draft, right? So this is how you do it. So you just go in here and then you pick your players, then your shortlist will come in. You go like Lautaro Martinez. The next guy goes in and then he will pick one. And then he's gone there and then it's going to be his turn again. He's got a double pick. Then we waiting for our double pick. We go in there. Then we come in here. Then we pick for our next 2. Then we go for Alex Telles. Then we get ready for the next one. He goes in. We pick this one. And then you pick your team on the spot. Now, if you miss, right? And this is the interesting thing, right? What if you miss a turn, right? If you miss a turn, let's say assume, right, you were creating your tactics and then your mom called you away. Ask you to throw away the rubbish, right? What's gonna happen then? The AI will choose from your players that are on your shortlist. That's it. Then you just come in here and you just put your players in, and this is the way you do it. Then it's pretty fast if you are setting it up yourself. We didn't choose central midfielders. We didn't choose central midfielders. We'll have to get our second defender, and then while he's doing this, shit, we gotta pick 2 central midfielders now. Damn it. Okay, we go for, I think, Fernandinho. I think we can afford him, right? 155. And then we'll pick Saul or Cook. Yeah, so this guy is always good. 51 million. We got our first 11. So once you come in here, you go to your setup, your tactic, you quick pick. You got first 11 already. Then after that, you've got your first 11, I mean, whatever. So this is how you do it. Okay, now that's it. Okay, you auto pick. Now I'm just gonna come out here. We're gonna load our game. No, we go back to our Kashim Pasha save, right? And that's how you test your tactics out, guys. If you want to try something out, that's how you do it in draft mode. So after that, what you do is you just load your tactic in and you go and play and you try it out and you see, because then you'll know whether your players are the right fit for you. That's it. So we're back here again. Yeah, it was Diablo. I created a Diablo tactic, right? It's Diablo possession based. It's very heavily possession based. Yeah. Where's my Diablo? I don't know if I kept the Diablo tactic. Apparently, some people said it was. Some people suggested there was some religious overtones to the tactic. I'm like, dude, come on, be serious. Me and religion? Come on. I'm not that kind of a person. Okay. See, is Diablo still here? Back 4. There we go. Diablo home, right? There we go. So, you can go like this. Okay. Or, I'm toying with this. Like, you can play. You can go like this, right? Or we can do it like this. Does this look familiar to you? Yeah, you can go strikeless with Diablo. Yeah. Then you can play like this. This is the Diablo. The Diablo can morph into other systems as well. But yeah. So this is the Diablo system. Why use inverted wingbacks? Inverted wingbacks. So what will happen? I mean, we can actually play Diablo. Target, I will do target on support. Advance forward. I'm not sure about using AP now. What I want to do, we can go for a white diamond as well. The Diablo, whole idea behind a Diablo is like a white diamond. Go central midfield on attack. We'll turn you into a roaming playmaker on support. So he pushes up. This guy push up. This guy coming to the center. Winger on attack. Winger support. Yeah, something like this. Guy goes here. 2. Guy comes in here. You look for him. Yeah, you can. Alright. But play this tactic. We don't even know whether our team can fit it. Okay, squad. What do we have to work with, guys? Let's look at our team. Quick pick. We come in. It's like we're such a confident manager. We come in first things first. Oh, you see this? It means that I need to start the game again. I have to quit and start the game again. This can happen when you go from draft mode to regular mode. You see, you got missing tabs. So you always have to quit draft mode and restart Football Manager. Otherwise, what you'll see is that incident. Possession, yeah, you can do that. Definitely. 100%. 100% you can do this. Because the tactic I created has got switching of play from one end of the pitch to the other end of the pitch. Yeah. Is it a very risky method to play ultra defensive as an underdog against a... Oh, yeah. Actually, okay, Luca, this is the thing about football, right? It tries to mimic real life. I mean, I'll give you a situation. Back in the day when Manchester United were rampaging England, right? They had when Sir Alex Ferguson was their manager, they had a very dominant team. And the one thing all of us, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but the one thing I noticed in a lot of their matches was every time a team would sit back and defend against Manchester United and say, okay, fine guys, we don't want to take the game to them, right? They're too good. Let's just sit back here and try and defend, okay? They would all inevitably get overrun. So if you play ultra defensive, you need to sit back. You have to have a plan. So if you want to play ultra defensive, there's nothing wrong with it. You can, but you have to win the ball in the box. And you've got to play direct towards two potentially defense-beating players. So you need the players for that kind of style of football. Otherwise, you are just defending against the punches and you're hoping to survive with a point. So do you have players that can hit them on the break? If you don't, then you might as well just throw in everything in attack and hope that you can beat them. Yeah, it's risky though. Why is low block 4-3-3 so hard to pull off this year? Because okay, first up, the reason why a low block 4-3-3 first doesn't make sense. Why do I play low block 4-2-3-1? Do I play with a low block 4-3-3? I rarely play with a low block 4-3-3. Why? Because in a 4-3-3 DM, you've got two wide players, right? and you've got nobody on the flanks. So when you play low block, the opposition is always going to come down your flanks. And you only got one DM. So it's very easy for the one DM to be pulled out of position, which makes the 4-3-3 play only one way. So you you can play with a medium block. You try to win the ball in midfield. But if you want to try and win the ball in your own third, it's going to be difficult because your wingers are not tracking back. The only way you can make it work that way is if you tell the wingers to man mark the opposition wingers. That's the only way you're going to be able to get your 4-3-3 DM low block working. So if you want to play with a 4-3-3 DM low block, you have to, in every single game, you have to assign man marking instructions to your players, and you've got to be very specific about who they mark. So you have to be able to do that. It's going to be more challenging in FM. You can't compare FM19 to FM21. Two different games. In FM19, the computer didn't know how to defend properly. Right? It had one game plan. It wouldn't switch. It wouldn't do something different. In FM21 is very different. So if you use man marking, your 4-3-3 is still going to work. Like, I mean, if I were to create a 4-3-3 low block, I mean, the reason is you have to understand why the 4-3-3 will fall apart, right? So if I had a 4-3-3 like this, yeah, fine. You don't like me now, do you? Okay. So this guy has to be told to mark the opposition winger. So if he's on the left, he marks the right. This guy marks the left. You got to be specific. In every single game, you got to be paying attention to who they're marking. And you got to be specific with quite a few players as well. So it is possible to play with a low block. You can definitely drop your block. I would probably play like this here. But then how do you attack? Right? You got to have a plan of attacking, right? So the LP is here. Let's assume I have my AF here. I have a winger on attack here. I have maybe I'll just go very simple like this, okay? Inverted winger. This guy is gonna drop. Then this guy is gonna help defend. But this guy has to be a wingback. He has to get up the pitch. This guy is a support play as well in the transit. I mean, you can play with a fullback on support and then tell him to get further forward. Okay. You can tell him to sit narrow. So this, because he's going to be marking, right? So he's going to come down. So he tucks inside. Then you play with a narrow shape. So everybody still tucks inside. This encouraging this player to defend a bit more. So he's going to be man marking. So you got this guy man marking. This guy is going to be closing down more. Told to mark tighter. Got two already. So you got to set this up. You can definitely do it to this guy. And this guy is free. I mean, you can keep him loose, or you can play a pressing for an attack. He will harass the defenders when you don't have the ball. So it's a very defensive setup. But you need players to put the ball out. So here we'll have a ball playing defender. So he clears the ball. And then at the back, you definitely, and this is a mistake a lot of people play with the low block, right? They all choose this. You never play out defense. You never play out defense if you want to do a low block. You can do this. You can, if you play like this, you're encouraging them to go to the flanks all the time. Most of the time, or rather. Or you can just go and, yeah, I'll just do it like this. You can do standard shorter passing and then come inside to this guy and be a bit more creative with your passing, telling to go with the rack. Then we have these two players letting loose, and this bunch will probably keep it simple. And then the ball is going to go this way, right? So for the keeper, distribute to flanks. And your tempo is slightly higher. And that's it. Dribble less. Bang! I made my low block. It's a simple low block 4-3-3. All I do is I have this guy letting it out. This guy is going to bomb up and down to help them out. But we are keeping it tight at the back. We're only depending on this guy to get forward. That's it. That's all. It's a very defensive setup. Or you can also do like this. Okay, let's do another low block, right? Let's make a very interesting low block. White target man. Mez on attack. Ball winning midfielder on support. One DLP. These two guys are going to be bone crunching in the center of the park. Okay. This is slightly more challenging to set up. Okay, here you need a very specific player. Somebody like Pierre Aubameyang is a good white target man. He's got jumping reach, strength. He can hold out the ball. Then he plays the ball to, you know, the Mazzala coming in, or you have a winger inside for an attack, right? So he looks for these two. Or this guy is better off now being an advanced forward. Yeah, because he's gonna move in the chance. So occasionally he'll move here, or he'll move here. Yeah, so many ways. Yeah. Do you play for set pieces? I never use that. No. It breaks the transitions down. Yeah. And rather have a DLP. You can have low block, I will definitely play the DLP at the back. Yeah. Because I want somebody to, you know, to push forward. Otherwise I made opportunity to sign out to on transfer. Free agent. No. Hey, let's find out how much money we've got, man. Finances. 6 million. We can't go out there and hire players now. So that's out of the question. We can't go and get Joey. We can't get Joey. The plan is to bring Joey to us eventually. Okay. Let's try something, right? Let's go to Joey. There we are. And then we make inquiry. And then we declare interest for transfer. What's the latest on your interest in Joey? Okay, respond. The interest will always be there. I like him. Now let's see how Joey reacts, right? Joey. Is there a way to find out? Holds you in the highest regard, I know. Okay. No plans. Hasn't said anything. There's no reaction from him yet. Code of conduct. I've got this thing about my code of conduct. 2 weeks docking. 2 weeks. Multiple band booking, that's fine. That's okay, that's normal. Send rate cut. 2 weeks. Send out straight rate cut. Oh, this one, we don't be so mean, okay? 1 week is enough. Or half a week. Okay, 1 week. Oh shit. Let's be reasonable. Sent off, second booking. 1 week. Half a week, 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 weeks again. Multiple booking ban, 1 day. Dock him 1 day. I don't do 1 day, dude. It's half a week. What does 1 day do to them? Hey, I'm gonna dock 1 day out of your 75,000 pounds per week salary. Hang on a minute. Let me divide that first. 70,000 divided by 7. Okay. 10,000. 10,000 out of 70,000 pounds a week is not going to do anything to them. I find it ridiculous that we have this, right? 1 day. Do you think really people are going to do that? I don't think so. So we don't know anything about our team, guys. We have no clue what this team is about, right? So let's look at the club vision. Bloody hell, if they tell me I have to win the title in the first season, I'm in trouble. Club vision, what are we supposed to do? Qualify for the Euro Cup, continue qualifying for the Europa Cup. So with top 3 finish, I guess, yeah. That's doable, right? We've got season preview, final top 3, Champions League. So we only, oh, that's not too bad. They haven't set very high standards. I like that. Okay, all right. Okay, scouting. Well, what is our scouting center like? We're gonna set everything up now, right? So, scouting. What do I do? I have to send my scouts. Staff. Let's see what we have to work with. Staff. I need to get a few more coaches. That's not enough. Yeah, we gotta get a few more scouts as well. That's not enough. For my plans, I need more scouts. They're way too few. This is way too few as well. So we know we need to get more staff, right? We need to get coaches. Let's look at our training, our coaches. Where, oh my god, this is pathetic. Attacking coach. Man, better get those coaches in quick, man. Staff, first things first. Staff search, edit search, nationality. No, we did this a long time ago. Pick. We want attacking and technical. Attacking, technical, 15-15, motivating, discipline. Where's the rest? Where's the other one? Determination. Okay, done. All right, we're gonna drop these all to about, so they give me a combined score of 30. Okay, all right, we've got Milan Chiginek and this guy. The hell? Check. Realistic appointments. That's sad, man. Okay. Let's drop technical down. We got Alan Gatov. He's available. Yannick Ferreira. Done. Okay, let's go in. Approach to sign. 3.8. Come on, man. We're gonna give you a coach job, right? So 3.9, 3.8, 3.9. Okay, done. Waive compensation, club compensation for manager role. Remove. Suggest. Remove. Suggest. They want you? They pay us the full Mickey. I look, if they come in for him, man, the reason why I don't want that is because otherwise, yeah, he can go for free. There's no way, man. You in a 4-3-3 flat, you want a CM attacking the space. Ideally, otherwise you end up having a tactic which is camping. Right. Or you're hoping that those two guys break away and score. So you want one CM on attack or Mazzala on attack. Usually I'll go for Mazzala. Okay, if I have a winger on attack, it'll be a Mazzala on attack. But it's better to have a CM on attack because if you have a Mazzala, the Mazzala goes one way, the winger goes the other way, right? So if you get a CM on attack, the winger goes this way, the CM also might go this way. So you always, I tend to pick CM on attack. Okay, so we got one attacking coach. We need, I think we need two. So we go for the other one to be a tactical. This is sad, man. We got some, but we got a few now. Danny Morea, Sando Swatch. He's a manager. He's not gonna come. Okay, Dimitri Smolin. Adaptability, it doesn't really matter. But Daniel, well, he's gonna come in, settle in, and he's gonna make babies straight away, man. Okay, come on. Yeah, he's got no problems working here. Okay, done. Done. Okay, done. We got two already coming in. So we got two coaches. We'll worry about the rest later. Okay. So now we go and look for recruitment team. We look for scouts. We're gonna remove all this. Pick adaptability. Judging PA. PP. Okay, done. Go for 15 and 15. What do we have? Adaptability and judging PA. Why do I go for adaptability? Because this guy is going to be traveling quite a fair bit, right? I want him to find it easy for him to pack and unpack his bags because he's going to be visiting a few countries. All right, so he's got 16 for adaptability, 14, 15. That's kind of good. All right, he's cheap. Okay, Jordi Fuller. 18, 12, and 15. Don't waste my time. Okay, Pedro Ribeiro. 17, 16, 13, and 15. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, Mami. Man. Mami. So, we all gonna go for him. I want this guy. The moment he introduces himself, the boys are gonna go with joining your club. They're gonna feel so at home to Mami. His name alone. I go nuts in this game for assigning people with names, right? I got this weakness. Mauro Leo. You're okay, but you're nowhere near as fantastic as the other one, but we'll take you. Okay, full-time scout. No, you just shut up. You take whatever I give you. Okay, done. There's 2 scouts. Okay, Jordi Fuller. You're not worth it, man. Okay, All right. Okay, what do we need? Okay, we dropped 15 to 15. Adaptability is already pretty high. 14. Oh, then the same. Same. Okay. Who's on low wages? This guy. Dinamo Scout. Oh, nice. Mikhail Kramer. No, not good enough. Part-time Scout, 1,800. 700 per week in Polo. Federico Cavola. 14. Not worth it. Okay. Who else is low? 1,100 Chief Scout. No, you're not coming as a Chief Scout. 1,000 Chief Scout. 1,700. No. Bloody hell. Come on. We gotta drop this now. Okay, still we have the same except for now we got one Quattro. Okay, done. You're available. Approach to sign this guy. Finalize deal. Another scout's in the bag, so we got a few scouts. Okay, we can bring in about, I suspect we can bring in 3 scouts. We got recruitment analyst 1, 2 scouts. We probably, yeah, we can only bring in 2 scouts. So we'll have to pick and choose. This one, we can bring in 2 coaches at least. 3 coaches. 4 coaches. 4 coaches and 1 performance analyst. Okay, good. Okay, schedule. We have to set up preseason friendlies because if we only have 2 preseason friendlies, I guarantee you my first 5 games I'm going to lose. Okay, so 15, 18, we got this. Okay, arrange a friendly. I never like the calendar. It's always confused me. So I know it's 2nd of August, which is this our first game of the season. So we're gonna arrange friendlies. We're gonna have 1 here. We're gonna have 1 more here and 1 more here. Okay. Multiple friendly matches. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. Now 1 break, 2 break. Who's Cham? Oh, this is the youngsters. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 days break. 1, 2, 2 days break. 1 more friendly here. Choose. We do 1 more here. 1 more here. Okay, we got 3 friendlies. So we choose team storing nearby. One die. Very small reputation team. Boom, boys. Very small reputation teams. I just want a morale, man. I don't care about how well we play or our tactic. I just want to see how they play. Okay, one of these matches better be against somebody who can give us a fight. Okay, so all right, so we play with a larger reputation team. Let's play with Benfica. Okay, let's go with Benfica. Then we confirm. We got total. We're gonna make an income of 430. Oh, that's not too bad, man. Making money. The bot should be very happy with us. We're making money immediately out of the gate. Does the links? What links? Links? What links? I have no idea which links. You use Sandro Schwartz from Dynamo Moscow. I use Rolls. Hello, Frosty Power. How are you doing, man? How do you feel about so many new gens having super high potential? I personally play with mods to counter. I don't really care because I don't really look at. I don't play by signing all these new gens. Have you noticed my saves? How many Wonder Kids do I sign? I hardly ever sign Wonder Kids. I like to play against Wonder Kids, but people always ask me, how do you find Wonder Kids so cheap? So I have to do videos for that. Other than that, no, it's up to you, man, how you play the game. I don't need to play with a mod to change. I don't like playing with mods. There's a reason why. I've had very bad experiences with mods. I've never had a mod work perfectly for me. They've always crashed my game and I'll never play with them. Charleroi had made an offer for we don't want to reject every single offer for our player because we don't want to. We do not want to. We don't want to go in and let players go straight away. Okay, done. I'm just clicking things for the sake of clicking. Done. See? You don't even have to read the conversation nowadays. Okay, tactics. What do we have? Okay, we're not playing with this. We'll just do a Diablo. Okay, so what do we have? We got advanced forward, 15 jumping reach. Yeah, he can play there. Target man, 12. Okay, what is our tallest player in our team? We got Damare Gray short as. We got this guy 12. We got this guy 14. Not bad. Okay, we got this guy 15 even. Oh, Nesto. I think you are the target man. Okay. Okay, now we find the fastest player, right? So I do this like that. And then custom import the view. Where's my... Yeah, I'll just use the spot view and just add acceleration. I think acceleration should be here. 13, 15, there we go, 15. 15 acceleration, that's the fastest we have. Okay, B team overview. I haven't even taken over the B team yet, so I don't know what their story is. Import view, same thing. Okay, what's the fastest acceleration? 16. 16. Who's this guy? Glenn Worm. Still not good enough. Alright, this is the B team. What about that? And team acceleration 17 for this guy. Not good enough. 16. Not good enough. Okay. Finances 6 million. Johan Mina, not fast enough. The way I want to play, I need one of these guys to break away as an advance forward. Okay, this guy probably is going to be the pair. Okay, so you are here now. Alright, so most likely these two guys can combine. Then the rest can play covering roles in the system, right? So we've got this guy. He's not that bad, right? So he's pretty decent as well. Then we've got this player who's pretty fast as well, but I'm not. He's like more like a winger. Okay. So we've got these two. We sorted out. Now what about midfield? What can we work with in midfield? All right. Again, I'm just gonna play with a tactic, right? I'm not gonna create a. I don't like to create tactics all the time for teams. Like, you know, I'm gonna see what they can do, and then slowly I'm gonna adapt over time, and I'm gonna do that during preseason. This guy is basically pretty average as a box-to-box midfielder. I mean, if you looked at his, if we come here, you see, it's a box-to-box, like the best in the team, apparently. Right, it's 3.5 stars. That's not too bad for the whole squad. This guy can't tackle, so he's more like an AMC, so he can play in the center. Plays 1-2. Yeah, this guy could actually, he can actually play here in this position. Right. So then on the wings, we just need pace and crossing. Right. So this guy he can tackle. Right. Runs with the ball, gets ball, hugs line. Okay, fine. Not gonna be the end of it. Okay, this guy. Okay, this is good. Does not dive into tackles. Goes down the flanks. But this is gonna be a very boring position. Why? Because we're playing with a wide midfield on support. So maybe we need a bit more from that role. What about this guy? What does he bring to the table? Oh, this will be fun. Okay, this will be fun. He can play there. He's got passing, he's got vision, he's got decisions. Concentration a bit low, so he might give up a few transitions. I mean, sometimes we'll get into trouble because of him. Conrad Lema, no question about it. This guy can definitely play as an inverted wing back, so we'll put him here. All right. And then Damari Gray. This guy is a once upon a time story, right? Yeah. We got Mohamed El Neni. Also a once upon a time story. But positioning should be strong enough. Off the ball, not so good. So he can definitely come inside this position. We need DM, right? So we got this. DM. We got Diallo. Diallo, we don't talk. I like him a lot. So he's definitely a starting defender. DM. This guy is not. We got already decided he's going to be on the wings. We know this guy is going to be attacking from the center. But the question is the number 6 role. So we've got this guy here. His positioning looks or pass. Okay, that's fine. Bravery 9, no, we can't have him. This guy is out. So he's definitely going to be. He's not even going to be playing for us. No way. He's on the first slow boat out of China. I can't play with this kind of players. Bravery 9, composure 10, concentration 10. This is like the worst possible combination for a player in the center of midfield. Right? It's like, please, he doesn't even know what's happening half the time. Okay, so he's out. So who else have we got? We got Ribeiro now. So we've already kind of sorted most of the other players out. We know what they can do. Oh, this guy is brilliant. Mark's opponent looks up past this fight. This guy is perfect for that position. So he can actually play as one of the central midfielders. He can be the halfback, he can be a playmaker. Okay. You got Jaden Chandarella. Sounds like a Disneyland story, but whoa. Ooh. Okay. I like him, man. No, man, we don't want him a fullback for the rest of his life. He's a central defender. Defend, come on. Jumpy reach 19. Heading, the only thing is in life he doesn't know how to do. Aerial will be heading and bravery, so it works on that. Okay, screw the rest. I mean, I don't want the rest of the attributes going to take too long, so I just want these important ones to come into play. Okay, Jaden Chandarella. You definitely 19 for jumping reach. By heading was only 10. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right? So, okay, so it looks like we only have one. So what about our two defenders then? We got 7. One of the defenders already been picked. Who's the other defender that we haven't had a chance to identify yet? Dronkelin, 13 jumping reach. This guy is more like a fullback than he is. He's a fullback, right? So he's in a DL slot already. So it's got no jersey number, that's all. Okay. Then got Sylvian Hefty. Okay, we got push comes to shove, we use him. He can play on the flanks, but yeah. El Neni is not much of a central defender. So our situation is we've got these two as our central defenders, which isn't that bad, right? Our cover is going to be, it can be any of the fullbacks. Okay. We already chose this guy as our inverted wing back. That's fine. Now this position, the left back position, is going to be important because we are playing a kind of a tactic where we want a lot of vertical movement coming from fullback. So I noticed that none of our fullbacks is actually that good at getting up the pitch. Now if I want to play inverted, right, I can actually get this guy to come in. So let's see if we've got a player that's got a very strong right foot, right? Okay. So we already chosen him. He's done and dusted. He's in this position. Ethan Ladd, right footer. Runs with ball down the right, gets forward whenever possible. But does he have passing vision in this area? Oh, he does. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do with him? And he can play on the left. Brilliant. Okay, training. Brilliant. He can play on the left. All right. We chose the perfect team to come to, man. Okay, defender on the left. We want him to learn to become this. He's going to start vomiting tomorrow, but it's okay, Ethan. It's all right. Don't worry. I've got great plans for you, son. We got a team, guys. Just this guy, Ribeiro, is going to be the man in the middle. Man in the middle. Okay. That's it. Now what we've done is we've gotten our team, right? We sorted our team except for the goalkeeper. So what we're going to do now is we're going to save. Save. Where the hell is the save? Wait, hold on. There used to be a way for us to save this. Manage. There we go. Save team selection. Diablo 11. So I don't have to worry about this every time I come. Where did I play this guy? Where was the last time? Who was the guy I chose? You know, I have this problem when I do multiple saves, right? It always happens, right? Look, I don't know what I did last week. So, oh, man. Oh, yeah, I don't think you can link stuff on this chat. You can link stuff automatically. They get automatically removed. Yeah, sorry. Can great jumping reach and decent strike compensate? Yeah, I mean, great jumping reach just means his jumps. He might be able to block somebody, but doesn't mean he's going to score goals with his head. Yeah, that's about it. He's great in the box, but you have to improve you got to improve his heading. Yeah. Otherwise, you get these guys to jump, right? But they don't hit the ball. They just block other people. No. We all reject all offers. We don't know our players yet, so please don't come to me with your offers yet. Okay? Kashim Pasha, what? Guys, if I want to bring Kashim Pasha, Joey from Kashim Pasha over to Fire Road. Kashim Pasha what to only will accept it for 38 million, man. And I tried to get him a release clause for it. Just before I left, right? I tried to put him with a release clause, but he didn't want to sign a new contract. Damn it. 38 million. Joey's getting a bit. Joey's now driving in Turkey with a Lamborghini to training every time. It's like the superstar right now. Okay, we got our players. We've got more or less a bench. Okay. We don't want to mess with our starting 11, right? So we're just going to pick players and put them here. I don't know who these guys are. Jordi Van Lunteren. Who the hell is this guy? Okay, he's useless. Damari Gray, we're not going to use him. Mezan Majrashi. Wow, Saudi Arabian player. We don't get that very often in the game, do we? No. You're staying here, man. Who's bidding for you? Villarreal for 3 million. Come kiss there. Tell him to kiss my ass. Yeah, you're going to be playing for us. Okay, we're not going to play on attack. Okay, we can play on attacking. Let's go on attacking. So target man, he's going to drop white midfielder, central midfielder attacking through the middle, winger on attack this way, white midfielder here, roaming playmaker. Let's see how this works, right? Let's see how it works. This guy is going to be an inverted wingback as well. Okay. Is this the right footer? No, where is my right footer? I thought I picked a guy to play here as a... Did I quick pick by accident? Yeah, man. He's not there. Guerre. Where's that right? Where's that guy? Ribeiro is here. Diallo. This guy. Where's the... Ethan, come on. Show yourself. Okay, thank you very much. Then we've got to check their contracts. This is their chance for them to put a stamp on the rest of the couriers at the club, right? So if these players fit, I'm going to immediately look at their contracts after that. Okay, so we've got 20. All right, there we go. Our first player is broken. He gets into the box, shoots straight at the keeper. Useless piece of shit. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Nice. Okay. All right, looking reasonably okay. The inverted wingback didn't do too bad of a job. Okay, Marcelo again. There he goes. He's running for the hills. Run, Marcelo, run. It's a penalty. That's what we're going to do, man. Run, Marcelo, run every day. And Marcelo against us. We're playing against another club from Eredivisie. Here we go. We got Da Silva is number 2. Okay, we haven't done our set pieces, so let's not worry about set pieces until when, you know. In fact, we could just leave it on default for a while and just change it later. Diallo, I like Diallo. Very cheap. Marcelo, there's 3. Joey has to join, I know, but it's 38 million, man. Bringing Joey over is going to be expensive as hell. Oh yeah, thank you very much. Okay, guys, we know this Marcelo is now a player. Immediately upgrade his contract. Contract info. 28. Okay, good. 2 seasons. All right. First thing I check, man. Because this is going to be my starting 11, right? So I got to go and check all their contracts very soon. So all looking quite good. Inverted wingback Lema is on a yellow already. Late, looking good. Oh, nice work from our deep player. That was our defender, man. Can you imagine that? He just stepped from here all the way to midfield. Our roaming playmaker is doing well. This guy is dictating play from the center of the park. Okay, now we bring on the rest. Okay, first we bring this guy on. Remember this guy? This guy? Remember him? Remember him? We say he's never going to be playing. We're going to put him in the most vulnerable position on the pitch, the DM slot. Okay, Johan Mina. Well, Johan Mina He can play as a striker, so we'll put him here. Rick Van Dronkelen. Okay, he's a left footer, so we'll put him here. Ethan played really well. This guy will be the next target man. Jaden Chandarella, the defender, will play here. First time out. Sylvan Hefty. Yay for Conrad Lema. Muhammad El Nene. Okay, wait. We can swap these two. MC, Guerre, and El Nene. Okay, that's it. And on the right wing, we're going to give Adam a chance to prove himself. Okay, there we go. Let's see how a second half transfer plays. Now remember, the worst player, the one I want to put on a slow boat to China, is playing the central midfielder's attacking position, which was being run rampant by the last player there. The last player who played that position was absolutely fantastic there. Oh, want to buckle my shoe! What a goal! Even for a preseason friendly, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Target man, wide midfielder, over the top, to the advanced forward, on he goes, he scores the goal. We just made this tactic today. No, it's my Diablo tactic, right? So I haven't been using it for a long time. Okay, so here you go. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, up the... disallowed. Oh, man. Yeah, Sharon was a promising player back in the day, a long time ago, right? Yeah. Do you think Manchester United will win the Premier League this year, or are they missing something vital? A nice jersey. With that jersey that they have this season, they won't win it. And like, come on. We see what's on the center of the new United jersey. They have to change the jersey though. Then they become a title contenders for sure. I mean, jokes aside, I think United are definitely have to be considered one of the favorites. They've got a very strong team. With the addition of Varane, Jadon Sancho, they've got more options than they had last season. So yeah. See, so the players we brought, the first 11 that we have is infinitely better than the second 11 that we're not, right? So we want to see who's the worst performing of them all, and we're never gonna extend their contracts. Everybody, all of them. These are look at that. The difference is stark. The difference between our first 11 and our second 11. When the first 11 took to the pitch, right, the opposition couldn't even get to the ball. The moment I put this bunch of jokers on, that's it. C'est la vie. They scored, they conceded 2 goals. And there was one player there, Mosilo. Mosilo was still there. He couldn't do anything. So Una still played a good game, right? Mina played a good game. Okay, these two we'll never be using them because this is an important position on the pitch, right? Hefty is a problem. He can't play in this position. Candelera played quite well, 6.9. Diallo? Yeah, Diallo will play we play him as a central defender. Okay. So, what am I going to say to this team? I'm still unhappy with their performance. The first team, not too bad. Second team is a really, really poor second team. All right, so now we're going to set up. We've got staff coming in. Once the new staff come in, they accept the job, then we can talk to them about, things like scouting. We can set our scouting assignments up. So we haven't set our scouting assignments up. What's this? Groningen away. No. I don't do this kind of training sessions. It's still pre-season early, as far as I'm concerned. Early season until we have reached tactical familiarity with this tactic, then I will switch to my complete training schedule. But Manchester United are definitely going to be very strong this year. Okay. See, this is how lazy I am, right? Angalo Cuarto has agreed to become a scout. Thank you very much. Okay, now look, we might as well just do a few scouting assignments. I don't think it's very, very, very sad if I don't do anything for you, with you guys watching. Okay, so what are we gonna do with this one? We're gonna current known talent. What the hell? Alright, no. We take control now. Okay. Alright, so we've got this guy still doing his job. This guy is doing analyze snakes opposition. This guy is, we're gonna change this. This is a waste of space. We only got a couple of scouts, right? So we're gonna send him. This Germany, Denmark. I mean, if I wanted to, we'll just do a very simple one here. Specify attribute values. Natural fitness will be 12. And then determination will be 10. And then we'll finish this part. And then we come in here. We do scouter potential ability, has to be good. And then age is at most, I'm only looking at 19. And no, we're gonna do 18. And appearances. No, we have to. No, this is okay. Oh, appearances will be in the shortlist. Once they get shortlisted, we'll put appearances in there. Okay, ongoing. Okay, and then we're gonna come in here. We're gonna just I'm gonna just be lazy, okay? Region Scandinavia. But actually I actually choose specific countries, but I'm just being lazy right now. Okay. Then this is one region. Then we're gonna send him to ongoing. Off he goes. Alright, so that's his job. And we're gonna go to the next one. Because there are two regions I always do, right? So this is the second guy. We do asking like this. Then we go to the second one. This guy is the chief scout, so we'll come in here, scout assignments. We create new assignment, and our chief scout. I feel sorry for our chief scout. He might like it though. He might like this. Scout potential ability will be very good. Region is gonna be Eastern Europe. Ongoing. And we had another one. Age is gonna be at most 18. Bang, bang, bang. Everything done. Done. Ongoing. Done. Okay, done. Boom. Got another one here. Scandinavia. All right, then. Okay, I have to actually watch my own video now. I have my charts. So let me go to where I created them. So I'm very certain I have them somewhere, right? Scout. There we go. Best scouting location. Scouting gone nuts. I did it all here. Oh, this is just a thumbnail. Where is all my images? Your designs are there. We go. Okay. So we got North Africa. Okay, so we're gonna send a whole bunch of scouts to North Africa as well. Scout assignments. We come in here, create assignment. Okay. I mean, there's another way, right? Just choose your regions, right? So we go North Africa. North Africa has also got very high. The what do you call it? The countries have got a lot of potential to give you good players. Then we finish this. Come in here, scouter potential ability. Again, it's gonna be very good. Put in the age 19, 8, ongoing. Mika, get ready to live in Africa. Guy's not gonna live in Africa all the way. All right. Okay. What about the highest priority for me is Scandinavia, and then the last one is gonna be we send this guy. Man, this guy is gonna enjoy his new assignment, man. He is gonna love his new assignment. I don't care about this. Okay, Scout assignment. You're gonna love this assignment. You are absolutely gonna love this assignment. We are sending you to South America West. 12. 10. Then we finish this again. Age 18. Potential ability. Very good. Ongoing. Bring your wife, your kids, and learn to live in South America. Okay, he's off to South America. Okay, for Arthur Newman, he's got a very interesting job. I want to set him to Africa as well. Okay, so we're gonna send him to Africa, but with him, it's gonna be very, very funny. Because wait, hold on. We're gonna go Arthur Newman. Because I want to be very specific about my scouts. You could easily go and create an assignment there, but I don't want to do it that way. Okay, so here this is gonna be very annoying. Okay, I'm gonna give my countries. Okay, you're gonna go to the Congo. You're gonna go to Cameroon. You're gonna go to Gabon. So I'm looking at my own list on the right. You gotta go to the Congo. If you want to know what the list is, it's in the video, right? So I did the video already. Where is this? Okay, we got DR Congo. We got what else? We got South Africa. Nation, Africa. We got Angola. Where's Angola? Oh, because those are we're gonna go to Mozambique and Zambia. No. Swaziland, no. We're gonna go to wow, I think I have a problem. Okay, cancel. What a scouting. Yeah, I knew it. How dare you only give me that kind of range? Go into the world. Go back to my stuff. Why can't I choose the countries I want to go to? Okay, scouting. Assignments. We got Arthur Newman, right? So this is the only one. I mean, we're just gonna do one last one, right? So scout assignments. Create new assignment. We're gonna do Africa. Okay, we got Congo. It doesn't. Not all the African countries are here because we covered a few already, right? So I'm gonna pick and choose this. I don't want all of them. I just want a few. I think I don't have North Africa covered, so then. Okay, done. Alright, then we got Scouter potential ability. Very good. Specify attribute values. 12. Then at the moment, we got issues with the board, so I gotta fix that very soon. But that'll take me a season or two to do. When the board give me more latitude. Where's H? Okay, H is 19 and 18, and he's gonna be ongoing. Alright, so he's gonna be sent to a few countries. So when I go to my scouting assignments, you see this again. Alright, so this last guy, well, we can send him to I know. The other African countries I haven't done yet. Region. Western Africa. Done. Actually, we can start it. I want to see whether I can send them to Asia. Hold on. Nation, Asia. Have I got the countries in Asia here? I want Australia, Thailand, Vietnam, Saudi Arabia. They're here, right? Okay. Australia. Asia. We got Saudi Arabia. Nation. Asia. We got. Okay. Japan. I don't think I have all of them in here. So China. Okay. 12. This is just for the fun of it. Just send my scouts everywhere. Okay, done. And then potential ability. Very good. Age. Ongoing. Start assignment. Okay, done. All right. When is it the most beneficial to use an advanced playmaker? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I've never used an advanced playmaker. I never found the role very exciting in the game. It's like, yeah, okay, let's look at the advanced playmaker. I've never liked the advanced playmaker, right? So this is probably the one time I might use advanced playmaker here, because when he has more options. I like my playmakers to have options. See, advanced playmaker is shoot less often, dribble more, and take more risks, right? So if you play him in a 4-3-3, you got winger on your left, and you've got him also dribbling. So sometimes you got too many players dribbling. So if you had like a AP driving at the defense, like you have to find the right kind of player for that kind of role, like an Eden Hazard in a 4-3-3. Then yes, if I had the player who can get into opposition areas and score, then I'm looking at AP. But I'll use them in formations like this or a 4-3-3. But that's the only time I use them. But here, this position was originally what was that again? I used earlier? AP, but because I want a deeper roaming playmaker, it's set up slightly differently. This is a slightly different version for my own tactic. Nobody has a great test with under 19's assistant manager. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay. Getting weird people joining us. I don't think I hired them, right? Okay. So our next preseason friendly. So do we start with it? Yeah, if I start with the same 11 all the time, tactical familiarity, very, very fast. It's very, very fast. Kashim Pasha, what? Bloody hell. Reject the offer, man. I don't have 38 million for Kashim. If you wipe me where... What? I don't understand your question. How would you set this up if you wipe me where CMS? I mean, Jahid, the second part of your question sounds like you're drunk. Yeah. Unless it's meant to be a code. Okay. Atlanta, I made an offer for no, reject. We're not selling our players just yet, okay? Sell on intensive. How would you set this up if it was a 4-1-3-2 narrow? First, if it's a 4-1-3-2 narrow, it's target man poacher up top, wing backs bombing up and down the flanks all the way, and then you have an attacking playmaker in the middle. Yeah, that's how I set it up. Then I'll have my DM protecting my backline because my wing backs are going to be bombing up and down the pitch all the time, right? Then I have an attacking playmaker in the middle of the attack. So we've got two flank roles on the flanks protecting the flanks as the wingbacks are bombing up and down. So then the wingbacks are going to look for crosses, early crosses, and it's always going to be towards the target man. So it's a target man poacher combination. It's a very direct system. There's no like, I don't want to waste too much time building up play. Yeah. Sparta Pride, no. We reject all offers for players. We currently don't have enough coaches. I know. We don't have a goalkeeping coach. Who's this guy? Oscar Moans, goalkeeping, distribution and handling. Oh fuck, screw it. Not good enough. So we're gonna look for coaches as well. Apparently we don't have a goalkeeping coach, right? See this as well. So we go to staff search, edit search, scout. Coach. There we have a goalkeeping coach already. Bang. Okay, pick. Discipline, determination, motivating, and handling. Then we bring all right. Join us. Okay, we're gonna hire him. Hey, you must, how are you, man? If your white midfielders were, if my white midfielders were central midfielders, your white midfielders were your white MEs were CMs. Okay. When your white midfielders are central midfielders, then I would play wingback base, dropping crosses all day long. Yeah. If I have, when you have wider setups, you get more flexibility. Hey man, thanks for subbing to the channel. And gosh. Oh, we do that on Wednesdays, man. Yeah, Frosty Power. You can always bring the. I'll open the links up and you can upload your tactic. Is Solskjaer playing at a very no? Solskjaer is a deep block. No, I won't say it's a deep block. It's a mid block. Yeah. I'm very certain that Solskjaer is not playing a very attacking tactic with United. So we got this guy, right? This youngster Mazin, right? So he looks pretty interesting. So we're gonna give him a chance to play. We're gonna see what the big deal is about this kid, right? Everybody seems to want to buy him. A Saudi player. Like, oh, really? Wow. So exciting. So let's see. We should win this quite comfortably. So we'll watch this on like, we don't have to watch much of it. So watching the key highlights and that's it. If we don't, this is the starting 11 again. So we play the same starting 11 in preseason all the way because that is going to be absolutely the fastest way to get them to achieve tactical familiarity. And you play with that one tactic as well. So you don't go there, tactic 1, tactic 2, tactic 3. You have one tactic. And you'll have tactical familiarity before preseason. I mean, by the time your season starts as early as October, September, late September, October, you can get preseason familiarity. But you have to play the same 11. You can't go and rotate so many players. Not bad, not bad. They're looking quite decent. Yeah. So we're playing with E2 inverted reverse. Let's see what it looks like at U2D, right? I'm looking at this guy. There we go. Look at him. Now, what I would love this inverted wingback to have, right, is gets into opposition area. He's gonna come in and oh man. Look, we asked Mr. Saudi Arabia to come in and show us what he has. Yep. That's it, man. That's 30 minutes of action. Stretch it off in 30 minutes. What is the key TI tweaks for next match only against attacking defense? There's no key TI tweaks. Depends on your tactic, man. It's your choice what you want to do in the next game. So if you want to play direct, you make the tweaks yourself. There's no like attacking and defensive sides. It's I choose based on the formation. You should know your own tactic. Like, okay, if you're playing against a 4-4-2, what do you do? Right? You're playing against a very strong team, what do you do? Right? So you have to have your plan, right? So what is your plan in your tactic? Do you want to keep the ball? If you're the sort of person that wants to keep the ball for 90 minutes, then you want to play short, simple passing. That's what you want to do, right? So it's really going to be goes from game to game. You have to ask, only you can answer those questions yourself. How would I set up a 4-3-3 with an RPM on a DM position? Then I would have, I would actually have another pair. I'll create a pair because the roaming playmaker is kind of aggressive for your DM position, which means your ball playing, your defenders are all very strong. I would definitely not want to have too many players bombing up the pitch. I might have a roaming playmaker and a CM on support in front of him, or a CM on support, a relatively safe role like a CM on support. And I'll find a player that doesn't have get into opposition area beside that. Because I don't want that role. I don't want a role running too far away from. Because the roaming playmaker is going to move around quite a lot. So I want a relatively static role over there. Even a CM on D is also fine. Yeah. But you don't. But roaming playmaker can be too aggressive. You might. He's not going to be in the box, no. When you in the third when you need him to be. Hey, what's wrong with our boys? That's set piece, right? So we're gonna chalk that off right now. We're not gonna bother. All these set pieces go. We're not interested. Okay, we're going roaming playmaker Al Neni now. This will be interesting. Mosquito is so quick, right? Look at that. It's not too bad. Right? We play the same 11. Look at that. The second stringers didn't even get a chance to play. What do you want to do? I had a chat. What? Shut up. Go Diallo, talk to him. I don't talk to the players. They want to leave the club. We haven't even played our first game of the season. I know they're talking about, I want to go to Sparta Prague. What the hell? You're playing for Feyenoord. You're not going to Sparta Prague. Isn't that a demotion? Do you have tips about hit early crosses? Yeah. Play wide. If you want to play hit early crosses, play wide. Don't play narrow when you want to play hit early crosses. You want to be playing on like wide settings, hit early cross. Well, what hit early cross only really works well with is if you've got players that are attacking space. If you've got players attacking space, then it makes sense. Then if you don't have players attacking space, I wouldn't recommend it. Like a winger on attack duty. Do you have a winger on attack duty? If you do, then yeah, go for it. That hit early cross is meant to get crosses in before teams can defend. So also look at the formation you're playing against. Now, sometimes you play against these formations that take forever to build up their attacks, right? Like a 5-3-2. So if you want to hit them direct, you don't have to take your own sweet time to hit them, right? Because by the time you build up your play nice and easy, they're all back defending. Every one of them is defending. So what's the point? Unless you've got world-class team. So that is a very good example of a situation where you may want to hit the early cross instead of, playing possession football to try and score a goal. The 4-1-3-2. I have a few 4-1-3-2s. Like, okay, let's try something else, right? Okay, since you're playing preseason anyway, but I don't want to play too many different tactics. It's gonna be a problem for me later. Okay, let's take my Diablo system. Is Diablo still in there? Yeah, because we look at a number of tactics Kashim Pasha played with. Okay, all right, so we got Diablo. Okay, we put it back in. Go for a narrow setup, right? Okay, all right. Now I wanna go with these two. It's gonna have to be a very simple target man support. We're playing the other way, right? This guy is a target man here. Okay, I don't want to change things too much. Okay, target man support. Okay, so what we got? We got these guys bombing up the pitch. So what do we need? We need these two guys protecting. Okay, fine. I'll just go box to box is fine. Mazala is also fine. Yeah, okay. Or I can do 2 double Mazalas. Okay, this is a bit more aggressive, and I got AP. AP is not a good idea, no. CM on attack, that's fine. I'll just go with the DLP or a Register at the back. Okay, this is a very aggressive center, so it's gonna push up the pitch very high. Right. If I lose the ball, I better start praying because these two guys better do all the work between them. Okay, because these two guys gonna have to defend for dear life. Now counter press is definitely not a good idea. Look at this. So we're going to regroup. When we lose the ball, I want these guys to come back and then we're going to counter when they get a chance. Play our defense is definitely not something I want to do. Okay. And focus play down the flanks. Yeah, okay. That sounds like a good idea because we are depending on these two. Okay. Then we got to go. We don't need to go wide because that means every single ball goes to the flanks. I'll do wall passes. That means basically fullback, bing bong, like this, right? So then we got this guy's a target man. So target man, I'll put a ball playing defender here. I'll put a central defender here. Okay, so this is just gonna hoof the ball up. Then lower line of engage, that's fine. Force our position inside. Maybe, yeah, okay. Let's try this. Get stuck in, yeah, fine. Why not? Okay. So they come and attack, but problem Mazalas is they sometimes it is good to have Mazalas, but we'll just do something safer. Carrillo, it's like so adventurous now. With 2 Carrillos and Register the CM on attack. This is the only 2 roles that are coming to the middle. Yeah. So essentially what you're doing is you're just going further up the pitch and maybe target man on attack, I guess. Hey, these 2 are our outlet and these 2 and this guy. So it's a punch to the middle, part the Red Sea kind of effect. We're not gonna go. There's no point trying to build up play slowly. Absolutely no point. Yeah, with a 4-1-3-2. It's gonna be. That's the whole thing about this kind of tactics. They are congested. This is why I said if you don't want it to be congested, you have to play with a wide setup. The bot had blocked the transfer of Cesar Gomez as if, okay, fine. Yeah, right. Cancel transfer. Because these tactics are just that, you know. If you go wide, okay, there's another way of setting it up. Okay, there's one more way of doing it, right? Okay. Now we have a slight problem. We can't use the register anymore. We have to use a DRP. Or a DRP is a better option. Now we've got these two guys splitting. This guy coming to the middle, like, you know, dropping deep for the ball. Ball playing defenders either side, because you need them to bring the ball out of defense. Okay. Then these two guys are wide enough, and then we'll just look for them for passes. Yeah. So that's another way of doing it. It's a bit it's a bit challenging though. Yeah. But we just quick pick. We've got Vasharan. Who the hell is this? Oh my goodness, this guy is not gonna help us tackle, man. We already lost 3 players. Let's not lose more. We got this guy here who can't. He's got no bravery. This is gonna be fun. We're probably gonna lose this match, man. What PS do your white midfielders have? What, on my Diablo system? I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you what my PIs are. I'm not saying what my PIs are, man. I'm keeping that to myself. You know the playoff, you know, draft mode season is coming for me. Some of these tactics are going to be used in draft mode. I mean, okay, the PIs, I don't think I have any PIs, man, on Diablo. Let me check. Yeah, there are no PIs. I got no PIs. See that? White midfielder left. I got cross on deep, dribble S in narrow on one of them. The guy on the right has got that. Because I think, yeah, he sits narrow. Inverted. Actually, I don't need this because I think originally I had a white midfielder here on attack. But I guess it can still play that way, yeah. Because the inverted wingback, unless I add the overlap, right? So I approach the goalkeeping coach with other 18s manager. Okay, shit. I'm an idiot. So this is like when you play with the wingers in attack, right? So you got wingbacks now. If you play a regular 4-1-3, because the problem with the 4-1-3-2 is it needs a target, man. It needs somebody to hold up the ball and do these kind of things. Right, so, and then not only that, when you have that target man presence, you also need a CM on attack. This actually is the whole basis of how Diablo worked in the day. Right, so we split this. Basically what you're gonna do is you want to split, right? You create a split, and then you get these guys bombing up. Okay, you draw the opposition, right? You draw the opposition in. This guy moves up the pitch, and then there's a gap, right? So the target man and the central midfielder, they are supposed to work together to create goal scoring opportunities for the advance forward. But in this setup, I think I have a TM on attack, right? I still have him on attack, I guess. Yeah, I have him on attack. It can also work. I love the TM on attack. But the problem with this tactic is your defenders better be good. Because you're going to be dealing with crosses. You need these guys to be very aggressive. The wingbacks have to be aggressive. When they get the ball, that's what you want them to do. You want them to bomb up the pitch. You don't want them to take their own sweet ass time. This is the key to the 4-1-3-2. There's the wingbacks. They have to be very, very good. I won't say very, very good. They have to be fast, hardworking. They have to have a cross on that. If they cannot cross the ball, you are toast. You are completely screwed. And this is actually a good test because you're playing against a white. You see this system that we're playing against? We're playing white midfielder against white midfielders. Now, white midfielders should theoretically be able to keep the ball relatively well, and they should be able to protect their flanks. But what we do with this is when you have the wingback on attack, he pushes. You know, you get what I'm. They put pressure, forcing their fullbacks back. Now, when this happens, this guy can play the pass back because you've already locked up a few of their players, and that's why you have the advance forward. Not bad, huh? Okay. Oh, I made another tactic. Oh man, shish kebabs, Diablo Nero. So we have a Diablo Nero. This is literally like looking at Diablo, man, from all the old days of Diablo. It's like roll back the years. Now all we have to do is recreate Scramjet now. That's it. Then we've done it all. We've done it all on today's show. We recreated the super tactics of bygone eras. Oh, this tactic. Ah, yeah, this tactic absolutely loves this. It simply loves this. All right, the hit early cross with this tactic is one of the best instructions you can give. Because before you win the ball, right? Before they can even settle, you hit the early cross. And because you have these two roles in front, the twin towers, your twin towers in attack, your target man and your advanced forward, right? The early cross is going to find somebody. Another thing I would do is I'll leave the goalkeeper to kick it long as well. Because you're going to be using a target man. There's no other role that's good enough for this system. The best role is the target man, advanced forward combination. And it's relatively easy to find target men in the game. You got a dime a dozen and they're cheap. And he goes wide and then he will cross from an earlier position idea. You didn't have options. Okay. So this tactic is much better in transition than it is when you're having to like build up play slowly. I don't like this tactic building up play slowly. Yeah, it's a transition tactic. So you want to break teams quickly and then hit them on the break. So you're definitely not playing things like short. You're not doing things like play out of freaking defense and all that monkey nonsense. No. This is like, don't waste my time. Just go score goals. Right? So you got none of that nonsense here. Okay. In fact, you got like, this is like the lowest I'll go. I'll probably go like more direct, in fact. But the downside of this tactic is the requirement for good. You need your defenders to be on point. And we're beating a La Liga side 5-1 like this. We are gonna be the new champions of Europe, man, at this rate. Okay, let's go back to the other system. Let's switch. Ooh, don't you like it? We can switch between formations. Oh, baby! We've created a very, very cheeky little setup. Yeah. That's it. You want short but fast build-up play with some direct balls. Yeah, everybody can have the way they like it. Short as well, short passing. Then you need a playmaker. If you want to, you keep the ball and then boom, right? Then you need a playmaker. Yeah. It dictates tempo. That's the only problem now with that kind of setup. But it can be done. I prefer transitional tactics. They're easier to make. You don't have to depend too much on other things not working kindly for you. So far, so good, huh? We're doing quite well with the two tactics. Now we got two tactics, but these two probably not too bad in terms of tactical familiarity. That's selection info. Tact familiarity is still a long way off. Training. See, now I added a second tactic, right? When you add a second tactic, it affects your tactical familiarity. Look at that. Because they're both on different mentalities. So now the team has to like, oh, we have to learn the other tactic too. Let's double the work. So I'm going to just delete this. How do I clear the tactic? Is it at the bottom? Clear the slot. Yeah, I just want to clear the slot. Yeah, it's kind of fun, right? So after, you can make two of these, right? Okay, there's one more, right? After this. You can make a triple threat with this tactic. The first one is the Diablo. The second one is the 4132. And then finally, the last piece is your magic box. Because you can take one of these guys to play here. This guy can easily play here. So you got a magic box. Because chances are you'll be using like wide midfielders that can dribble, right? So these guys can easily come in here. And then these two guys can drop into these positions. Like my magic box. Or rather my Brazil box. Yeah. This game is so... I mean... It's all about having fun. You just go out there, have as much fun as you want. Well, you play. He's got a minimum release clause of 9 million. Okay. So you want to come in and lowball. I don't like. It's good, right? These features are in the game. All right. We're still in preseason. I think we can chill out now. My kids are almost coming home, so I'm going to save the game. My kids are on the way back home, and today is Play with Daddy Day. Yeah, I promised my kids WWE entertainment at home. I'm the Matt. So you can imagine what's going to happen when the boys come home. Daddy is the Matt today. So they're going to slam dunk each other on me. The other day I was working out, so I was doing plank exercises right now. So I was doing my planks. And then while I was doing my planks, right, my son ran and jumped on top of me. I mean, that's one hell of a way for me to have to work out. So I was like, he went, Daddy, boom, he landed on my back. So I was doing a plank. So he bounced off. So I had to stop my plank. I looked at him and I went like crazy. So then there was one time I was doing push-ups. So one of my sons said, Daddy, I'm going to make sure that you don't collapse. How are you going to do that? So as I'm doing my push-ups, he puts his face right underneath me and I'm going like, damn it. Are you going to move? No, Daddy. Go, Daddy. Go, Daddy. So my sons are mean, man. They're so mean. I want to. They're on their way home, so I will be playing with them very, very soon. I miss playing with them. It's kind of sad though, because they're kindergarten. The place where they go to for school, there's been a COVID outbreak there, and me and my wife had this discussion about homeschooling them. So we're currently homeschooling them, and so during the day they are with their grandparents. So, and but the parents who have sent their children to the kindergarten, quite a few of them have had their kids contract COVID. So it's very, very scary. I'm just glad that they're okay, my boys. Yeah. And I'm gonna catch up with you guys later anyway. So I want to thank everybody for coming on today's stream. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. It was a fun stream. I didn't know where we'd end up with this stream because it was the case of let's go look for a job, right? I didn't expect us to end up in Finode almost immediately, but here we are. We are at Finode. Right, so this is gonna be fun. Finode, and we are playing our Diablo system. And it's not gonna become a system. So during the course of the stream, we ended up revisiting Diablo. And it's giving me more and more ideas. So I want to thank everybody for coming on today's stream. I hope you had a good time. Once again, I want to thank everybody for your support. The guys on Discord, yes, plenty of other things we're gonna do. Yes, for the guys on Discord, yes, we continue with our fantasy draft. But tonight, you guys have to be I'll have, it's gonna be a while still. So first I have to go do wrestling. So you guys stay safe, take care. Thanks for coming in. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.